Hey everyone, we're live right now at Paste Studios in New York with SonReal. Guys, thank you for being here.
Man, thank you for having us. We're stoked. We haven't slept last night, but we're stoked.
Nice, dude, good for you. I did sleep a little, but not much, man. I closed my eyes when the sun came up, and now it's now.
Hey, no sleep gang, I guess.
Dude, we're right on the same wavelength. And where were you? Were you traveling all night?
Yeah, well, we did a show in Portland last night, and then we just basically loaded out, hopped in an Uber, got on a flight, got here. Literally, he catnapped for like maybe 15 minutes, 20 minutes. And yeah, I don't sleep well on planes.
And then, dude, and you're turning it right around. So you're here you're going to be at the Standard Hotel tonight, part of the Annie O music series.
Yeah, man.
If you're watching on Facebook right now, I just dropped an RSVP link into the post itself, so you can see a free show, the internet, if you're in New York and want to check that out. So you're doing that, and then immediately back on the plane to Santa Ana, right, to continue the headline tour.
Yeah, man. So I guess we do that show tonight. Tomorrow I do some press as well, and then back to Santa Ana, back on the road, man.
Cool. Well, I admire your road warriorhood. That's
hey,
that's
man.
Great. Thanks for doing this.
No life like the road life. Yeah, no life. If it ain't road life, it's no life.
I'm learning it.
We just made that up. Copyright.
So this, congratulations to you, because the Aaron LP is out in the world, and we're going to hear 3 songs from it today. Can you tell us what's first?
Yeah, this first song is a song that I wrote for my wife. I got married last year, and I wanted to write a song for her. And yeah, I just wrote this, and she actually ended up walking down the aisle to this song. It wasn't out yet, but we had like a rough version of the song, and she ended up walking down the aisle to it. So it's a really special song to me.
Cool. Thanks for sharing it with us.
Cool. Can we start?
Yes, please.
Never know when the hunger strikes. I could live 100 lives to find truth. I could lose 100 times, miss out every summer just to win with you. Drove through a Vegas night, hands like a bag of ice, almost pure. That's when I knew that I wanna spend the rest of my life with you. 1,000 odd ways just to get here. Realities that we've traveled through, and all the lost time that we made up. Ain't enough time for me and you. You become my only one I chosen. Fell in love with knowing I'll be here for you. If you feeling low, thousand ways we could all end up. Weather broke a ballin', I'ma still have you. Driving down the number 9, I fall down 100 times to stand for you. Sipping wine out of paper cup, laying next to you in the hotel room. That's when I knew that I wanna spend the rest of my life with you. 1,000 odd ways just to get here. Realities that we've traveled through, and all the lost time that we made up. Ain't enough time for me and you. You become my only one I chosen. Fell in love with knowing I'll be here for you. If you feeling low, you won't be alone. I fell in love with knowing I'll be here for you. When this highway starts to turn right, And these headlights don't shine so bright. And all our stories ain't quite as new. Just know, I'll be here for you. You've become my only one I draw in. Fell in love with knowing I'll be here for you. If you feeling low, then you won't be alone. I fell in love with knowing I'll be here for you. I'll be here for you. Thank you very much.
Cool.
Hey, thanks for listening and having me too. I didn't actually thank you for having us.
Dude, thank you for coming. This is only cool because you come and make it cool. It would just
Man,
be us sitting
I
in front
gotta
of some
say,
tapes
no,
otherwise.
it is cool. It's like this is like I don't know if all the viewers can actually see the entire room here, but like it's like these guys got it decked out, and it's like it's a vibe in here. So yeah, thanks for
and
having us, man.
There
It means a
really
lot.
are, and those aren't books. We're not sitting in front of a bookshelf. A lot of people think that those are books. That's kind of how it looks at first glance on the internet, but they are tape cases with tapes inside of them, and tapes going all the way back to 1953. There's Loretta Lynn sitting next to Iggy Pop, sitting next to the Pretenders, sitting next to
I got Lennon and Bowie here.
there you go. Yeah, the Lennon and the Bowie tapes. Why not?
It's so dope, man.
Yeah. Yeah. You guys sound great together. Can you introduce us to who's here playing today?
Yeah, I can. This man off to my right playing guitar, that's Jesse Aaron. He's somebody
Both of the
I've
names
known
of
for.
the Pinkman character.
What's up?
That was a sorry.
Yeah.
Shit, man. I could have phrased that
It,
much
it
more
went over
elegantly.
my head.
Yeah.
And it was a Breaking
Jesse
Bad.
Pinkman
reference?
as played by Aaron Paul. Jesse
Oh,
Aaron,
okay, I get it. Wow, that was technical, dude. Wow.
Sorry.
Yeah, me and Jesse have known each other actually for longer than we kind of thought. He produced on some really, like when I was kind of just starting out, he played guitar on a record and then, yeah, kind of mixtape stuff back in the day. And we just kind of reconnected and he actually produced a song on my album. He's an incredible producer, an incredible guitar player. And he's
Are you
just
guys
like,
both BC guys?
he's from Toronto. And yeah, I'm from Vancouver. But yeah, you're the best, man. I love you, dude. Yeah, I love Jesse. And this man off to my left, this is JD.
Right.
JD, make some noise for JD. Yeah.
Thank you.
I just started playing with JD on this tour. This is our first tour together, and we just kind of like I met him and we just meshed. Like we just.
The stars literally aligned.
The stars aligned. He walked into the studio. He's like, "Hey, I love the music. I want to do this." And we ended up going to rehearsals like a week later, and he's one of the most talented people I've ever met in my life. So, you make some noise for JD.
Cool.
Woohoo!
Right.
My God.
Well, I'm glad you guys
Yeah.
all met and meshed. And can we talk a little bit about some of your influences, either some of the bands that you guys all as a group sort of bonded over, or just stuff that you've been listening to? Because I don't know if you know this about. There's a press release where they use the term genre agnostic about your music, and I'd never seen that. And that's whoever's writing these. I don't know. Maybe it's Rebecca, but it's
That's
outstanding.
tight.
I love that. I don't know. I've never seen genre agnostic,
Man,
but it seemed like a
genres,
very
that's old
good
news, man.
description of what you do.
That's pretty accurate, like agnostic. Because I've been having a hard time. Well, what kind of music is it? It was like, well.
Can
that's
you
like a
yell?
very-
Yell.
Oh, my bad.
Oh yeah, you're gonna have to yell.
That's a very like good description, like genre agnostic. Because I have a hard time describing to people. Well, what kind of music does he play? Is he a rapper? It's like, well, he's a little bit of everything. You know, it's hard to like put him in a box. That's like a very like accurate description, like genre
Yeah.
agnostic.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
I read that too actually, and I like that.
Yeah, it was good.
I love
But-
that there's something on this record for everybody.
So, so who were some of the influences that you guys all bonded over? Just stuff that you've been listening to recently.
I mean, we all love like soul music.
Yeah, for sure.
I really love like Americana music. I really love like Jason Isbell, Tyler Childers.
Yeah.
I love like like it all comes from Neil Young and all that kind of stuff. That's like I love that style of music. I love Stevie Wonder. This guy's like the biggest Prince fan like ever.
Dude, there's the Prince tape right there. It's on one of those two shelves right behind you. Yeah.
What's some of your favorites?
You know, I come from the church, so everything for me is like very, very gospel oriented, and so I didn't really get to influence the album as much as like these two did, because by the time I came along, you know, the album was already a product. But I definitely appreciate the fact that they let me add my flavor to the live performance.
Yeah, you add that church soul.
They definitely let me add and bring. I don't have to leave anything behind. You know, leave that over there. Nah, you know, it's welcoming of all flavor. You know?
Cool. Well, hopefully everyone who's tuned in right now to this live stream is able to check you out. If you're in New York, it's a free show tonight at the Standard Highline. It's part of the Annie O series. RSVP. If you're on Facebook, you see it in the post, but it's annieo@standardhotel.com, and it's a free show. So that's a good deal.
Yeah, it's going to be lit. It's going to be really fun.
Yeah.
It's literally us three playing songs.
Yeah.
So I've never done anything like this in my life.
So there's a pretty accurate representation of what's going to happen tonight.
Kinda. I mean, yeah, I don't really.
Jam a little bit more.
Well, dude, it sounds...
Yeah, we'll get a little more lit. Like, I'm going to, like, stand up and stuff. Yeah.
You can if you want. We can make that mic adjustment. We can throw an audible into the whole thing. Can you tell us what's coming up second off of the Aaron LP?
So I'm doing this tour. I literally just put out the album, so I don't have like another album recorded yet. But after the album or after the tour, I'm gonna probably just keep doing shows. Keep, I'm going.
I'm in more in like the very immediate future, like what's coming up like right now in the next 10 or 15 seconds.
Like in the man! I thought you meant after the end.
And I'm sorry for interrupting you because I'm also interested. I'm interested in that also.
My bad.
It's just that wasn't quite the question I was
he's
asking.
wondering what's going next after the Aaron LP, and I'm like, man,
plans,
put this out
kids,
like 20 days ago.
A dog.
Yeah. This next song that we're gonna do is a song called "Healing." And I kind of got inspired to write it because I was getting a lot of messages from fans telling me the things that they're going through and how my music helped them. And, just a lot of those messages really hit me. They were really deep. And, on this album, I wanted to write songs that really meant something, really hit you in the heart. And, this song was even a hard song to write. But, I did this for my fans, and it was kind of like inspired by letters from some of my fans that their letters inspired this. So yeah, the song's called "Healing."
1, 2, 3.
Sheesh. Okay. Can you guys make some noise for these guys? These guys are real. We got a sold out show here tonight. Hey. I don't wanna be here every day. It's kinda late for me to switch the page. Yeah. Will I feel it when I hit the pavement? On the edge and I'm just stuck debating. Wanna go home. Rainy days seem like an occupation. Rainy days seem like the everyday shit. That's why I ask myself, am I for sure? Am I enough? 'Cause I might just go when times get tough. But I can't let go. Yeah, Jesse. When I'm healing, when I'm healing, when I'm healing, hey, 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 I can't let go when my faith gets too low, so I'm delaying. I might just try and get back up on time, 'cause I'm healing. So some nights in my head I say, this is where the guitar solo happens. Sheesh. Okay, Jesse. I completely dudded Jesse's note at the end of the bridge, but
Everybody messed up a little bit?
yeah, everybody messed up a little bit. I didn't really know what to do. I had like a few options. I like just panicked and did like a half of one option and then half of another.
We got it.
Is this the first time that these songs have happened in this configuration, in this arrangement, or have you guys?
Yeah,
done it
we
like
play
this?
these with a full live band every
And
night.
stems and lights.
Stems,
Yeah.
lights, like drums, like
We basically just tried this in soundcheck at our show last night.
Dude, how are you liking it? I like it a lot.
I love it, man. It's fun. It's like I can just sing. I don't even feel like yeah, it's fun. I'm just able to just sing and make it vocal and about the lyrics and stuff like that, and I really like that.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's cool.
Unencumbered. There's a lot less between you and the audience. Even there's all these cameras and the internet and the live stream and all that, but there's still something more intimate about it without the production. You know, it sounds outstanding.
Oh, thanks,
As it
man.
does with the production. And there's a lot of very happy people on the other side of these lenses. I mean, it's easy to forget that there is a crowd the size of probably the crowd you're going to play to at the Standard tonight. The Denver's tuned in. I should have Googled this, but I didn't. I don't know what Kamloops is, but
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Columbia.
We were just in Kamloops, man, and that show was so lit.
and also a couple different people who were at that show loved it and are completely stoked on you guys. My father-in-law's tuned in from Norway right now, so there's
Dope.
a lot happening.
Hey, Pops.
And also, so I don't want to put you right on the spot, but even though I don't want to do that, I'm gonna anyway.
Do it.
So the internet wants to know, how can I snag an acoustic recording of 1,000 Highways? I want it for our wedding. The only reason I said that is because I know the significance of that for your wedding as well.
An acoustic recording of it for
Yeah.
the wedding? So just to acoustic guitar?
Like what we're doing now, probably.
Yeah, potentially. I don't know. You don't have to answer that. I just wanted to make you aware that is a question out there. Somebody wants that. They love it enough to want to walk down the aisle to it as well.
I mean, that is incredible. I've already had, even just last night, there's fans of my VIP that said they just walked down the aisle to it. There's people that had their first dance. That's a wedding song, man.
Yeah.
And like, I'm proud of that. You know what I mean? There was a time in my career when I'd be so afraid to do a song that was like a love song or something like that. But with this album, I just wanted to put it all out there and just say how I feel, man.
Yeah.
Generic as that sounds.
And I don't want to put words into your mouth, but Tyne Sowerby, if you were to rip this off the internet and then not upload it anywhere, but just play it the one time at your wedding, I don't know. I'd be fine with that. I would imagine you'd be fine with that as well.
Yeah, of course.
And I couldn't stop that from happening, Tyne, if you wanted to do that.
Yeah,
So I think that's the answer.
straight up.
Can we talk a little bit about the production of the album? What it was like working with Jesse Reyes, and what it was like working with Trevor Muzzy also, and what he brought to the table. I know you guys have been working together for a long time.
Yeah. I'll start with Jessie. I mean, Jessie's one of my best friends, like, period. She's just a great person. And, you know, we have very, like, both of our teams are like families. Like, it's like we all family. And Jessie, when she was coming up, she used to stay at my house all the time, me and Byron's crib. And we kind of had a house that was like anybody could come through. You know, we wanted to help, you know, our friends, you know, whenever my band was in town or anybody that was working with me, they always stayed at our house. And Jessie would come and stay with us all the time. And just became really good friends. And I watched her grow and progress and become what she's became. And I'm really proud of her. And that song that we did was just, we recorded it in my room. So
Nice.
It's like totally organic. She's just, she's incredible though. Like,
She's
insane.
Marissa's probably all-time favorite artist, I believe. I mean, I could see her
Ran the
mouthing
Jessie
along
Reyes.
with
Sure
all the
ran
Jesse
out.
parts.
shout out to Jessie Reyes. If you're watching this and you don't know who she is, that would be kind of weird, but go check her out. And as far as Trevor Muzzy literally changed my life with this album. Like, I went to him early on in the album and I said I want to sing and I want to like just put myself out there and I want to try new stuff. And he let me do it. And he not only let me do it, he kind of led the way with this album and really played some really incredible progressions. And he started just engineering my music. And he's like an incredible world-class engineer. But one day I was just in his studio, I saw a bunch of guitars hanging up on the wall. I was like, oh, you play guitar? And he's like, oh, yeah, I do. And we started making music, and like I knew right then and there, I was like, man, this guy's insane. He's like legitimately one of the most talented. These guys can speak on it. Like, he musical directed our entire set He mixes my music. He produces the majority of it. Produces stuff with Jesse Aaron.
Trades, man.
He's mastered records for me. He vocal produces me. Like, he's insane. He's like, yeah. Shouts to Trevor.
Yeah, well, hopefully he's tuned in right now. I'm not friends with him on Facebook, so I can't tell if he's actually here unless he leaves a comment. So, Trevor, please do drop a line and let us know if you're here.
Love you, Trevor.
Dude, well, I think there were a lot of very smart decisions went into the creation of this thing. Of the thousands and thousands of decisions that go into the creation of a piece like this, you made a lot of the right ones. So I'm enjoying it very much, and I'm really enjoying what you guys are doing here today. Can you tell us what you're going to play third?
Yeah, this is a song that we just put out. It was one of the first ones that we put out before the album, but it's still really new. Like, we put it on May or something like that. And it's called Parachute. And it was actually one of the first songs that we wrote for the album, too. And I just love it, man. It's about just facing your fears and hopping out of that plane, going, like, face first at what scares you. You know, it's about, like, the things that scare you in your life. Those are often the things that are the things that make you happy if you go after them. And they're
Says
usually
the man
hard
who just
to
got
go
married
after.
within the last year.
What's up?
Says the man who just got married within the
Yeah,
last year.
I mean, yeah, I was a commitment freak for sure. Like, and then I like went and did that, and that was the best thing I ever did in my life. And I like all sorts of stuff. Even just going for music, man, it was really scary for me early on. I had no fans. My music wasn't good, so it's like I just had like couple friends just being like, keep going, bro, keep going. And I just like, okay, you know, Jess was coming to shows, like back there's like 10 people there, you know, like 10 people there.
Building blocks of a career.
Yeah.
It's not good, but at least no one's listening.
Yeah, and you know, it's straight up. And it's scary, man. It's like scary doing stuff like that. So, yeah, I wanted to write a song about it, and it's called Parachute. You guys want to do it? Yeah. Hey. Woo. One more time.
Let me start that again.
That's cool.
This is a sample. So I'm gonna try to
Yeah.
sample. Let me start.
It's all good. Hey. Oh, yeah. I see you. One more time. Hey. Woo. Hey. I dare you come find me. Been grinding since I was surfing on the sofa. This game be like poker. I own my casino, so I can't go broke out. My squadron, they ballin' off inspiration, so boy, we never choke out. I can't be touched like I'm Tony Toka with my pen doing yoga. So come where I is, I'm way over there where they couldn't find me. I'm folk with the brand, mixed up with the jazz, now I know I'm tiny. They love when you fall, but hate when you fly, man, ain't that some timing? So let me remind you, no parachute on me now. I can fly you for free, find me up in the clouds, that's where I will be. No parachute on me now. I can fly you for free, find me up in the clouds, that's where I will be. Till you come and find me, la 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 la. Till you come and find me, till you come and find me. Gonna need some auto-tune on that first one. Hey, hey. Saving the day like I'm Zara. Sing this like there's no tomorrow. I hit the Apollo after tipping back a top boy Sapporo. I stack it like Tetris while you binging on Netflix. I was up in the studio, put the pressure on my back, I do dailies. So come where I is, I'm way over there where you wouldn't dare go. Fear come with love, rather die than shut up, but I guess that's just the end though. My fans, they wrote for me, even when this shit wasn't popping out there though. Now I'm never scared though, no parachute on me now. I can fly you for free, find me up in the clouds, that's where I will be. Parachute on me now. I can fly you for free, find me up in the clouds, that's where I will be. Till you come and find me, till you come and find me, till you come and find me. I cut on my fear like I cut out the noises on everything that I know. No ending to this, just a pen and a pad, that's on everything that I wrote. I came in this thing with nothing but a name and a reason to take it to go. I hop on the plane, you can call me insane, but just know, ride that out, boys, come on. Hey, hey, hey. Sheesh. That was the hardest thing I've ever had to sing with no voice, ever, of all time, I think.
Yeah, dude, 2:58 p.m. is not exactly the vocalist's friendly time to sing, but you did great,
No,
man.
just
And
no sleep last night, man. Is like I can't sing that song.
Yeah, no sleep.
Well-
At least you're on a plane underneath some recycled air, so
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Love recycled here.
Yes.
JD, I was just cut to the close up on the keys just then at the end. I don't know if you've ever seen videos of Stevie Ray Vaughan in Double Trouble or Triple Threat at some point, but Reese Winans, the keyboard player,
yeah.
he plays with those flat fingers that you were just
And then the
playing
knuckles.
with.
Do you
And
do that too?
that's
I don't know.
yeah, you do. You
Is that
told
what I did?
Yeah,
dude
you do
on your
that.
right
Yeah,
hand.
yeah.
Look at the playback and look at your right hand, man. It's very reminiscent of what Reese Winans does,
You got the
and
fingers, man.
I don't know.
I'm flattered.
Yeah.
I'm flattered.
I enjoyed that very much, guys. Thank you for coming by. And
Thank
for doing
you, dude.
this,
We
and-
appreciate you,
and
man.
travel safely, dude. There's a whole lot of stuff happening between now and the end of July. You've got you're back in Santa Ana 2 days from now at the Constellation Room. North American dates through mid-July, and then you're in Western Europe through the end of July, and all that's up at SonReal.com. And guys, travel safe, and thanks very
Dude,
much.
thank you so much. We appreciate you, man. We'll be back.